The Hero Xpulse 200 is a one-of-its-kind entry-level adventure bike. It's a do-it-all motorcycle with adventure capability, but also built for everyday duties on tarmac. And now, the Xpulse gets a makeover. But it's more than just new graphics and new colors. The most significant change is the 200cc single-cylinder engine, which now gets a 4-valve head and has marginally more power and torque. And so, the new name, Xpulse 200 4-valve.
The Hero Xpulse 200 has always been an impressive entry-level adventure motorcycle with a go-anywhere attitude. Now the last gen Xpulse 200, which is also available on sale right now, had a few shortcomings. It lacked top-end performance, engine refinement wasn't that great. This one, the new Xpulse 4-valve with a 4-valve head, same engine, same dimensions, same displacement, makes slightly more torque and more power, is said to address those shortcomings. The transmission has been changed, the gear ratios have been changed, overall improvements to the transmission. So this one said to give better pull in the mid-range, top end, and also it gets a slightly bigger oil cooler for better engine heat management. Minor changes, the LED headlight is improved with a better light throw, and the starter motor has been integrated into the engine kill switch button. And of course it comes in new graphics and new colors to give it fresh appeal.
The dimensions and silhouette are unmistakably the same as before, but there are some visual changes which give the bike a fresh appeal. The new dual-tone colors with the attractive graphics do look quite good. And the oil cooler is bigger with 7 fins for better engine heat management. Ground clearance is the same as before, and there's a proper aluminium bash plate. Suspension is also the same as before, with 190mm travel up front and 170mm travel at the rear. ABS is the same single channel unit with ABS only on the front wheel, and the wheels still come with dual spot rubber to take on rough terrain. What has marginally increased though is the curb weight, and the seat height has gone up a little.
The typical Hero Xpulse customer wants the best of all worlds. Use this bike for a daily commute, do an occasional long distance ride if needed, and when the road ends, do a fair bit of off-road riding as well. In fact, the last generation Xpulse was a very capable off-road machine at a budget. This one, although slightly expensive, addresses the same things, but it's said to have some improvements addressing those concerns that we mentioned about before. So let's see and find out if the Xpulse 4-valve has improved on so many levels.
The Xpulse still is a light and compact motorcycle. The seating position is the same, upright with a wide handlebar offering a comfortable riding position while offering a good view of the road ahead. Handling is quite good, neutral, and offering good stability and control. The 4-valve head with the changed gearing certainly makes the Xpulse feel perkier, more eager as you accelerate through the gears. Overall, the bike feels slightly quicker than before with slightly meatier mid-range performance. Not significant, but definitely noticeable. But it's the highway where the Xpulse will be occasionally required to do some duty, taking on long distances. One area where the 2-valve engine faltered is in the top-end performance, and in that area, the Xpulse 4-valve doesn't offer any significant changes either.
So what's the difference between the 2-valve and the 4-valve engine? For starters, the throttle response is crisper, it feels meatier, the power delivery is meatier. Of course, there's a very mild 1 bhp power increase and about 1 Newton meters of torque increase. But the gearing has made all the difference to the new Xpulse 4-valve. Throttle feels crisper, it's meatier. In terms of top end, that's still one area where the Xpulse falters. Yes, you can still hit about 120 kilometers per hour, but for long distance riding, when you're covering 500-600 kilometers a day, it still needed a little bit more top end performance for effortless highway cruising. But overall, definite improvement in throttle response, the gearing, and overall refinement levels. But the proof is in the pudding. So let's go find out how good it is off-road.
But if it's off-road riding one wants to get a taste of, the Xpulse 204 valve still offers a very good platform. Its lightweight, very good suspension travel, and ground clearance always made the Xpulse a fun off-road machine. And now, changes in the gearing make it even better than before.
If you're a beginner adventure rider, the Hero Xpulse 4-valve still offers you a very good package at under 2 lakh rupees. It's 1,28,000 rupees ex-showroom. At that price, it's a light, nimble and punchy package which will help up your game if you're into off-road riding, trail riding. Especially with the new changes, particularly the gearing. Now it gets a 45 teeth rear sprocket. That has increased the final drive, which makes it feel punchier. 4-valve head makes it smoother. So overall, it feels punchier, quicker to accelerate whether on tarmac, and more fun while you're riding off-road. I still feel the Xpulse 200 is a fantastic package if you're beginning to ride off-road. If it had just a little bit more top end, it would have made an extraordinarily good motorcycle. But even at that performance, at those specs, still is a very good package.
With the changes, the new Hero Xpulse 204 valve has become more expensive. In fact, it's the most expensive motorcycle from Hero MotoCorp right now. For just around 5,000 rupees less, you can still get the 2-valve Xpulse 200, but that is likely to be replaced by the 4-valve model going forward. At that price, it's a very good package to start riding off-road, or even as a second or third bike to go have some weekend fun on.